Hi guys, it's Krishanti with Krishanti.com, and I'm here every week with new videos about psychic development and spiritual and personal growth. So if you're into this topic, come over and subscribe because it would be so great to have you here. And this week is something that's not really so fun to talk about, but it's so important if you're on the path of spiritual growth and of psychic development. I like to kind of merge those two together because they do blend together beautifully. You don't have to do it, but I like to do it because with the psychic knowledge comes great responsibility. And if you use it to help yourself on your spiritual path, you will hopefully grow and evolve and learn good lessons and better yourself through life. So one of the big problems I think that we face in our civilization is that so many people refuse to see where they're wrong, and they refuse to see their flaws, and they don't see where they could change and be better, change their ways of thinking, change their ways of reacting and of behaving. And what I've noticed personally is I have a lot of flaws too, and that where I think I know things, there's a certain amount of knowledge that comes with this psychic stuff, but I have these blind spots. And so just recently, I'm not going to tell you what it is, but I realized recently that I had been deep into this flawed thinking. And I was wrong. And it was like coming from my wounded inner child or my hurt ego. We got to be gentle with ourselves and super loving when we do this work. This isn't to criticize or be like, oh, I'm dumb, or why didn't I know that? But it's to gently see like, oh, I'm human. Oh, I was thinking something. I was in this weird paradigm that was like totally not correct because of this or that or the other. But okay, I'm going to change that and see if I can adapt a new way that'll make things easier. And when we do that, life does become easier. And it's like so refreshing, you guys. It's fascinating. Like for me, this aha moment was like, whoa, big time, I was wrong. And I kept it, usually I kept it to myself. My best friend knows. But it's those things I think that make this so much fun and so rewarding. Because another thing is when you're on the spiritual path, and if you're doing the psychic stuff too, you're gonna get these tests and these trials because you're sort of holding a different space, and you're sort of aligning with doing the right thing, or aligning with like, I want to evolve and I want to better myself. And so of course you're going to get thrown in these situations where it's like, you want to better yourself, try this, and if you kind of get your way through it, you do. But I think a lot of us, and even on this whole channel, right, there's things that I talk about that you don't really know. We can only guess. We can only surmise, for example, what happens when you die. Well, would you really know that unless you really died and then you remembered? You came back and remembered, right? But a lot of people who are experts on every subject, but spiritual too, I think it would be really helpful to be a little more humble and not so like, I know without a doubt that this is it. Like, I know without a doubt that my way is the only way, or I know without a doubt that this is what happens. It's like, but do you? And wouldn't it be better to really look at yourself and to see your flaws and to try to better yourself, right? Isn't that the point? We don't reach perfection, because we're here. If we're not here anymore, we've hopefully broken the cycle and we don't have to keep coming back. You know what I mean? But we keep coming back because there's stuff we need to work on, right? So if all of us were a little more humble that way and a little more willing to correct flawed thinking, I think we could go a long ways. But I like a couple of things first. I would love to hear if you've had an aha moment like I did, like, oh my God, like I shouldn't be thinking this way, or this sort of behavior of mine isn't that great. I'm going to need to change it. If so, can you please share in the comments below, because it helps all of us to know that other people are going through similar things. And then if you're interested in the world of psychic development, come to krishanti.com, because there's so much. I have a whole library of channeled energy healings that will help you if you're healing your wounded inner child or healing your heart, because I've been there. I've been through all this myself. I've worked on myself so much, and I will continue to do so. It's sort of a thing. But check out krishanti.com. And I just want to thank you so much for being here. And I'll see you next time. Okay, bye for now.